I'm not accepting no prep school, Bel Air bred sellout into my fraternity.
A memorable scene from the 90s sitcom Fresh Prince of Bel-Air occurred during the 8th episode of season 4, Blood is Thicker Than Mud. Will and Carlton are in their first year of college and they pledge to a black fraternity, Phi Beta Gamma. They go through all the hazing, are given a number of chores to complete as part of their initiation. Carlton is routinely given more difficult hazing than all his other pledge mates because the fraternity president, Top Dog, played by actor Glenn Plummer, doesn't like Carlton because of his wealthy background. And as you saw at the beginning of the video, he lets it be known in front of everybody at the party and calls Carlton a sellout. Carlton's epic response was on point, and there is some great lessons in there.
I got this one. You think I'm a sellout. Why? Because I live in a big house or I dress a certain way? Or maybe it's because I like Barry Manilow.
He been Barry White, y'all.
Being black isn't what I'm trying to be, it's what I am. I'm running the same race and jumping the same hurdles you are, so why are you tripping me up? You said we need to stick together, but you don't even know what that means. If you ask me, you're the real sellout.
Perfect.
Man, there was excellent points made here. Top Dog took superficial things about Carlton and used that to judge him. You know, his wealthy background, you know, the way he dressed, the way he spoke, you know, those are all superficial things, nothing of substance. When trying to determine whether a black person is selling out or not, you have to look beyond the superficial. It's deeper than the superficial because you are observing a person's behavior to try to get a sense of what their motivations are when it comes to black people. First of all, if Carlton was a sellout, he would not be anywhere near a black fraternity. A black person who was selling out would be doing everything possible. They would go out of their way to distance themselves completely from other black people, full stop. They want to be the only black person in the room, okay? And they usually want to project a certain image to white people. One of the, hey, look here. I do not affiliate in any way with those people. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not one of them. That is typically their MO. And some would even go so far to project that image that they would even badmouth black people to try to impress and kiss up for approval. Now, when I say they would badmouth black people, badmouthing does not refer to constructive criticism, which I'm all for completely. We have some issues in the black community and criticism is warranted. Badmouthing is when you say something negative about an entire group with the expressed intent of trying to gain somebody's approval, trying to impress somebody. And when you're bad-mouthing, you are making no distinction between the good and bad. You're just making broad generalizations about an entire group. When I criticize things that I see happening in the black community, even if that criticism is harsh, I make distinctions between, you know, the good and the bad in our community. You know what I mean? The hard-working, law-abiding black people and the ratchet mofos that are up to no good, making our community look bad.
I'm not talking about the war on crime and drugs. I'm talking about the war between black people and niggas. God, I hate niggas. But I love black people. Honest, hardworking, law-abiding black people. No problem for a nigga to rob and steal from good, honest, hardworking black people. That's what they want. You're doing their work for them. What's so fucked up about that? You look at me and you call me an Uncle Tom? You are the Uncle Tom. You fucking joke. You are the real enemy of black people.
I make that distinction between the hard-working, law-abiding brothers who are about their business and the ratchet, sagging pants goons.
Oh my God!
I make the distinction between the hard-working, law-abiding sisters who are about their business and the ratchet, attention-seeking hood rats. I'm also mindful and situationally aware of the setting in which I am airing out my thoughts and my concerns. For example, let's say I'm with a group of black people and, we're debating some issues happening in the black community. It's a spirited back and forth. We have some different views on things, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have some conservative viewpoints on certain issues. But even when my criticism is harsh, it comes from a good place. It comes out of, genuine concern and a genuine desire to see things get better. Now let's change the setting. Say it's a group of white people and I'm the only black person there. And I'm talking about black issues. I'm criticizing things in the black community. Things look different now, and not in a good way. It looks like I'm trying to entertain them. Like I'm a clown. I'm there to amuse them for their approval. My intentions and motivations appear very suspect. So I hope I cleared some things up. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts. Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know. Take care.